Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Sri Gomatham Kundacharya Swami has sent the continuation of Glories of Bhagavan Naam in Tirumalai. Now Swami refers to the second Pasuram of Tirumalai. Here he explains the Avatarika, the preface of the commentary by Sri Perivachan Pillai. Sri Perivachan Pillai writes in the preface, in the first Pasuram, Dhamma Sankirtana's purifying nature was described. Like it said, no? That the sins will go, there will not be any fear of Yama. So this purifying nature, because we are afraid of, why we are afraid? Because of the sins. Once the sins are destroyed or removed, you become fearless. So the purifying nature of Bhagavan Nama, by removing the sins, is established in the first Pasuram. And also Rajakula Vaibhavam of Nama Sankirtana, that's what Perivachan says. Like it was explained before also, that we become, suppose a person is a friend of Prime Minister, all others will be afraid of him, no? They will look at him with awe and reverence. So, this is what it is, that a person who has taken Bhagavan Nama, he walks freely and because he has that courage that Yama cannot do anything to us, all the sins are already removed, so we have become Bhagavan. We say, no, I belong to Bhagavan. How to say that? Like it was told before also. A child says, Mama. What does it mean? Mama need not say that. A child did not say, Mama, I belong to you, I am your son. No. When he says, Mama, Amma, it means that I belong to you. Similarly, when you say Narayana, it means that I belong to you. Rama, I belong to you, it means that. So, when they say I belong to Bhagavan, then I have special courage will be there. So that's what the purifying nature and the royal what you got status what a person gets by Nama Sankirtana is explained in the first Pasuram. So now in the second Pasuram, the Perivachan says that the sweetness of Nama Sankirtana is set here. First Pasuram says its nature of removing the sins. Second Pasuram talks about the sweetness. So, when Mukundacharya Swami gave an example, a person is having a fever. Because of the fever, he has lost the taste. So, everything feels bitter for him. At that time, if mother gives the sweet porridge or the payasam, the child will not take. I don't want, because it is not tasting sweet to it. It's tongue. So I don't want. So the mother keeps the payasam in the fridge. Next day, when the fever has subsided and he has got an appetite, he says, Amma, yesterday you gave me the payasam, give that to me now. Because now it will be taste good for him, isn't it? So similarly, the first Pasuram, when a person is in fear, he cannot enjoy anything, you know. When he is fearless, only you can enjoy anything. If you go to some place and somebody has put the revolver on his head and see, watch this, watch the dance. Will he watch the dance? Can he watch the dance? He's always thinking of this. So similarly, when there is a fear, you cannot enjoy. So, first, Ayvar talks about the removal of sins, removal of fears because of removal of sins in the first Pasuram. And the second Pasuram, Ayvar talks about the sweetness of Nama Sankirtana. So, what is the style of rishis? Perivachan Swami very well writes the rishis first talk of the removal of sins only. What is that? Yen Nama Sankirtana Bhavan, Samsara Bhayam. The Samsara Bhaya, in the sense, the fear of this entanglement of this Maya, of this material life, is troubling him, torturing him. So he is fearful of the samsara. So by to chant Bhagavan Nama, you will be freed of sins. So this is what the rishis say. They talk about the nature of making a person fearless by Nama Sankirtana is told by rishis. But Ayvars, what they do, they talk about the sweetness, because they don't have themselves have any bhaya. So they are enjoying the Nama Sankirtana. So they talk about profusely about the sweetness of Nama Sankirtana. So here, Tondadipadi Ayvar, by first pasaram, he says that this is the way the rishis will tell. The next pasaram he says this is the way we Ayvars will say this only. That's what he talks about, it says in the second pasaram. Okay. The reason is given in Perivacharabhadla. First, sweetness should be, see, this is very sweet, please take it. One has to say like that. No, we always say that, please take it. Then it will do this, then all the benefits will be told. But Ayvar is not telling like that. First he says the benefit, it will remove the fear of Yamabhaya. And then Ayvar talks about the sweetness. The reason given is this only. Because of the fever, it will not taste. Unless we have freed of the fear, then it will do this, then all the benefits will be told. But Ayvar is not telling like that. First he says the benefit, it will remove the fear of Yamabhaya. And then Ayvar talks about the sweetness. The reason given is this only. Because of the fever, it will not taste. Unless we have freed of the fear of the sins, it will not taste us. Tastes good. That's what Acharya says. And then Parivachamali talks about that the benefits one get by Nama Sankirtana. He says a person who desires mundane benefits like a job, child, marriage, house, even that will be granted by Nama Sankirtana. But those who want moksha, liberation, for that they practice the different yogas, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, upayantara, other means of liberation. For them, the Nama Sankirtana is purifying them. In the sense, they have obstacles in practicing their means, yoga. So the obstacles are nothing but because of the sins. So once the sins are removed, the obstacles get removed and they can easily practice their means. So Nama Sankirtana helps them to remove the sins. That's what Perivacharabhadla says. And then for a prapanna already the means, he has accepted Bhagavan as means. Okay. So he has to do nothing to practice as a means. So what at the end of this life is going to Vaikuntha. Till then what to do? Watch TV? So that's what Mukundacharya Swami. There are so many insane serials. Should we spend time in that? No. How? So Perivacharabhadla says, Deha Yatra Shesham. For Prapanna, Nama Sankirtana is a Deha Yatra Shesham. Deha Yatra Shesham means it is a time pass for him. It itself is sweet. And also you can say that it is like air and water for a Deha. How can have Deha Yatra? How one can sustain the Deha till our death by eating, by drinking, by breathing. We require all these things, no? Food, water and air. So this is food, water, air for Prapanna, Nama Sankirtana. This is what Swami Perivacharabhadla says. And still some Sri Vaishnavites say that Nama Sankirtana is not there for Sri Vaishnavites. I don't know how dare they say this. So beautifully now in Avatarika itself is so beautiful. In further Avatarika you can see how it is getting progressed. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.